Hello, this is Johnny with Johnny's BMW DIYs. Today after rebuilding my brake booster, my hydraulic brake booster from my 92 BMW 850i 12-cylinder. I am bleeding out the system. That's what I've done. I've started already, but this is the bleed screw here for the Pentoin hydraulic fluid. I had to use a 14 millimeter down here and an 11 millimeter here to bust it loose. Be careful, there's going to be some pressure. I've got the car running so that there is pressure in there. I'm not certain if you have to have it running or not, but I chose to, and there's a little bit of a mess from when I did pop it originally. My hose popped off of there because there was a bit of a pressure. So a third hand might be helpful. So as you can see, the fluid that came out first, I immediately put it into another container. Originally, I was planning on just recirculating it right into the basket. But saw it was coming out pretty dark in the hose, so I went ahead and grabbed another container. But once it's cleaning up, and you can see it's green here, it's already with a bunch of air bubbles, but it's starting to clean up. So I'm going to start recirculating because I have a little bit more Pentoin, but as long as it's clean, I'm going to keep it in there, because I know since there was a leak, all this fluid's relatively new. If it had all been dark and ugly like what I just saw, I'd done a full bleed procedure just like you would do with your brakes. Just put it through until it runs nice and clear. Any rate, I'm going to pump the rest of this air out of this line till I see green coming out of it, and then I'm going to recirculate it back in there and watch for bubbles. As you can see, when I have this open and flowing, there are no air bubbles, so I think I got the air out of the lines. I'm going to let it run for just another minute in case I do see a couple of bubbles pop, and continue to let it recirculate back in here. Again, I've got that sitting on there like that because I have only one hand. But if I open this all the way, it could blow right off there and make a huge mess. So be careful with that. Once you've got it bled out properly, don't have any more air in your lines, close up that, put your little cap back on the top of it to protect the bleeder valve from dirt, and put your reservoir back to the proper level, and put your lid back on, and you should have a nice brake again. Hallelujah. This is Johnny with Johnny's BMW DIYs. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe and like. I'll have other videos coming out in the future.